We've got a lot of weather to cover in a very short period of time. We're talking an event that will last multiple days with different types of weather and rounds.
Severe weather threats with all modes of possibility. Wind, hail, damaging tornadoes are a possibility there. And then this prolongs into a flooding event for us.
And it's going to be one of those is where does it set up shop? Because some of us will receive 1/4 of an inch.
Yes.
Most of us will see more than that, especially north and west, where some could have upwards of 10 inches.
Yeah, so let's get you going with what's happening right now. As we start the day, my friend, it's good. It's maybe a little breezy right now as we see with the flags here atop the Tennessee Tower, courtesy of Sky 5 Live for us this morning. But outside of a spotty shower this morning or a stray shower or storm this afternoon, a lot of you will be dry during the day. It's coming in tonight when that storm threat is going to pick up across the area. So a little bit more information here as we give you our Weather Planner Plus. For today, it is going to be a windy day. Again, there may be a stray shower or a thunderstorm by day, but the storms really ramp up as we get after 9 o'clock tonight. Winds today may gust over 40, maybe even close to 50 miles per hour. And again, that's well ahead of the storm line coming in for tonight. So we've got a Storm 5 alert for tonight into Thursday. As we watch this, may even need to do a Storm 5 alert for Friday and Saturday as well, because there will still be the chance for some strong to severe storms on those days. So the threat level is up to 4. Now, don't get too hung up in the colors. Just know all of us under a threat for severe weather, but there is a greater concern as you get west of I-65 and especially into West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. 8 o'clock maybe in that western, northwestern corner, but for a lot of us as we get after 9 and 10 o'clock into the early morning hours. Yeah, I know. Another overnight event, so make sure that you've got multiple ways to get weather information and weather alerts. As this rain continues for several days, then we're going to have a flooding situation out there. The eastern counties, the amounts are lighter. That's why you don't have the flood watch. But we've got 4 to 6 here in the Nashville area, in this northwestern corner, 8 to 10. But a little beyond Hopkinsville, back over in the West Tennessee, Missouri, back over toward Paducah, they could see 10 to 15 inches of rain with this. So again, there is the flood watch that kicks in this evening and right now in effect through Sunday morning. So as I noted, have several different ways to get weather information. One way is with Weather Call, subscription-based service here, but you can register for a phone call from the Storm 5 weather team and also register for phone calls in Spanish as well. There's also a link for that from our website at newschannel5.com. Nikki-Dee.
I mean, truly, potentially life-saving information. This is a setup that is not looking lovely. It's looking very aggressive. And, of course, it starts out with those winds. As Lelan pointed out, wind advisory starting at 10 o'clock. And these winds, these are outside of any thunderstorm. They're going to be gusting not only into the 30s, but 40s as we go throughout the day. So that is a surge of southerly flow, bringing in not only heat, but also some moisture. When it comes to our severe storm risk, we're talking about areas that have now come in at a 5 out of 5. That is the highest risk. And I just want to reemphasize what Lelan said. You don't want to get too caught up on the color or number, but what I do want you to understand is that this is a high-end severe threat for a lot of us. Of course, that threat will then shift more to a flood concern as we head our way into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and even parts of Sunday. But even within that, we still have the threat for some strong storms with some damaging wind gusts, and that's why we still keep that severe threat level parts for us on into Thursday as well as Friday. So the timing of this really looks to be knocking on our door around 9 o'clock, but I would go ahead and start to get that plan in place a whole lot earlier than that. You want to know what you're going to do, where you're going to go. This is not the gospel. It is a model run with really good indication, and unfortunately it's showing this bowing out. And anytime you've got winds this aggressive and then a large potent system moving in, the threat for tornadoes does go up. You'll notice as we make our way until around 11 midnight, it continues to move its way down up and along I-40 northward and continue to bring in quite a punch in the way of damaging wind gust, large hail, and of course that tornado threat continues to stay with us. By the time we head into tomorrow morning, that is going to retreat northward, and it truly is going to ping pong back and forth along the Kentucky-Tennessee state line as we make our way into Friday and Saturday and Sunday. You'll notice areas down to the south, you're not seeing as much activity, but it's all about where is the center of this going to line up, and that is why some of our rainfall rates will be extravagant as we make our way to our north. And then, Lelan, when it comes to the next 7 days, we're looking at temperatures that will be incredibly warm as we go into the afternoon. I mean, today we're talking numbers that are going to be in the 80s at times heading into the afternoon, and then we're going to continue that going into tomorrow. But the timing of the system itself looks to really start to punch in around 9 o'clock tonight, continuing as we make our way into tomorrow morning, and then it becomes that flood threat hovering right along our Kentucky-Tennessee state line as we go throughout the next few days. But still so warm. That front is not really passing for quite a bit.
No, not at all. And so, again, stay weather aware. Those of you who live areas that are flood prone, make sure that you are monitoring the situation very closely.
Because we know that water's got to go somewhere.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it does go to the lower lying areas. The rivers, the creeks, the lakes also going to be aggravated. We'll make sure we walk through the storm with you. You're watching News Channel 5. Stay with us.